Welcome back to Game Devs Play Games, where we play games and talk game design, and today we're back with more Firewatch. Why? Because you guys voted for it, and because, well, really, we're so far through at this point, we might as well finish it, right?
Gotta solve the mystery!
So, last we left off, we found this big tree, and we were en route to finding these firefighters in this little scout camp over here. And I believe it was so that we could get through that fenced-off area?
Yeah.
So we need to go east, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
I hope this is the trail. So welcome back, everyone. Oh, that's alright. Yeah, it loaded. I was like, oh no, this is a bad start to this recording. Yeah, so I think we're going to start doing a little bit longer episodes because, I mean, with a narrative-focused game, it only kind of makes sense, and we want to make sure that we're not getting like a million episodes out of this.
There's an old pond out here, not much more than a pile of mud. Do you have it on your map?
Yeah, I know where you are.
Yeah, where am I?
Pork Pond. There used to be a sign up
Pork
for it, but, well, folks kept stealing it.
Because it's called Pork Pond.
A good goddamn name. That sign would look great in a den, or, you know, anywhere.
There's some old snowmobiles out here.
That's crazy.
It looks like one of the poor bastards was cruising across Old Pork Pond and dumped it.
That was not a fun hike back to civilization.
Yeah, no kidding.
Nope. That sucks, though. Camp Arapaho? Arapaho?
The bridge to the camp is out.
Damn.
I'm gonna walk the ravine and see if I can find some high ground to get across.
Good plan.
I like that it says, I can't cross here. Like, alright. Just in
Damn.
case. Oh.
Camp Arapaho.
You're there?
Yeah, I am.
It's been out there since the 50s.
I was never really into the idea of the scouts. It's something about men organizing boys around their ideals. Never sat right with me.
Beware Webelos in large numbers.
Large numbers.
Boy Scouts is a weird thing. I was in the Boy Scouts when I was younger and fell out of it as soon as it, like, became a weird, I don't know, like, their own, like, cool kid cliques within that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure that exists everywhere.
Mm-hmm. It's just weird. It was like if you weren't smoking pot or, like, getting drunk while going camping, then you couldn't participate. It was like, what? It defeats the whole point of what Boy Scouts was supposed to be. And yet they're always like, you can get your Eagle card and it'll help you get employment in the future. It's a good career move. Like, I don't think I've ever met anyone in real life that's helped. So I guess I have to go a little north. He said he was going to cross through the ravine.
Yeah,
Just need to find a way to get down to the ravine.
Well, he's looking for a part of the ravine that's higher.
Yeah, so maybe
So
it is
that-
up north.
Nothing's easy here. Bridges are out, wires are cut.
That is interesting, though. Like, I guess we have yet to see what's going to happen when we're down in the ravine. But imagine...
Yeah, I want to know what's the point of having the bridge out and making you go around.
Exactly. Yeah, imagine if nothing happened down there and it was just like we had to take the long way around for the sake of doing exactly that.
Oh,
It went way back. So it would just kind of be a time waster, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of games do that. And I guess there's sort of a stigma of shorter games being not worth, like, their value. I mean, that was a popular trend in, like, the 90s for games, right? Where games weren't exactly well designed. They were just long so that they could use that as a marketing thing. Like, 40 plus hours of gameplay.
So much content.
So much content. And it was just like, this is 40, maybe like 38 hours of boring content. And if it was just reduced down to 2 hours, it actually would have been a fun game. So I can't go that way. Oops. Oh no, I totally do have to go north. Okay. So this way is north. I guess I was on the right track to begin with. I know we've talked about it in the past with Firewatch.
Maybe you cross that tree over there.
That one?
Yeah.
Oh, it's possible.
You can get up there, I guess.
You might be right. It looks very... well, it looked welcoming.
Maybe not.
Yeah, what do you think they could do to maybe make some of the pathways more obvious?
I don't know. Can you climb down?
No. In some games like The Witcher, which I haven't really played, but I know that the third one, maybe the second one, had a lot more like wilderness. And so there was a lot more like they used certain tricks to make the levels more easier to navigate. Oh. Yeah, see, like that spot didn't really stand out dramatically among the rest. I guess since it was a rock overhanging it, we could have assumed that we could jump off, but in games like The Witcher, they use lighting effects to kind of draw the player. So you're like in a forest, right? And the spaces between the trees, they'll like have a path that's lit. Whoa.
You ever talked to any of the scouts?
No, they haven't been out here in a while, and I generally don't have a lot to say to preteens.
Unless it's Brian Goodwin.
Well, if forced, I mean, I can make conversation with anyone. Plus, it was sort of fun to hear about all of his nerdy hobbies.
I mean, he wasn't a scout or a Weebelo or whatever?
I got the sense that boy could barely tie his shoes, let alone a clove hitch.
What the hell's a clove hitch?
Well, it's a knot that you are probably too old and too stubborn to learn. You use it to make rafts and shelters and stuff like that.
You know how to tie one?
Heck no, I'd make a Weebelo do it.
Curious about this.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm just taking it.
I guess these little shelters are where they keep the Webelos.
That's
past
probably
35 years,
Brian's dad, right?
Our guy's dad?
No, Brian, the preteen, remember?
Oh, yeah. Since it's been a little while, I kind of forgot some of the names. But yeah, it must be
Richard Sturgeon.
this guy again.
I wonder if this is it's supposed to be like a thing, or if it's just like somebody who worked on the game.
I feel like it must be a thing. No, I don't want to drop it. I want to put it away. There we go. I'm going to keep that.
Well, gotta find those scouts. Why do they even stay here in this broken ass camp?
I know, right? Yeah, either they've done a poor job maintaining this camp, or they haven't been here in a long time. And I'm guessing it's the latter.
Yeah, these guys are gone. I found where they were sitting around before getting picked up.
Damn.
Sad day. Ooh. Take this, though.
Indeed, they left something behind. It's like a memo from their boss.
Did it say anything of note?
Next few days, dropping into the thoroughfare on behalf of Dr. Simmons at Wapiti Station.
Poverty Station.
Holy crap.
Keep reading.
Oh, I just thought I would maybe, stop there, let the mystery percolate.
My mother always said I would meet someone who'd give me a taste of my own medicine.
They're running a research site out there. He was worried about wildfires.
Someone is writing down our conversations. And now we find out there's a research site out here that we don't know about? What are they researching?
Yes.
I mean, you and I aren't very interesting.
Us. They're researching us.
You think they're studying you and me?
I do. Yeah. I mean, maybe it's about studying two strangers who talk every day.
Like, if you put someone in isolation with someone else, what they do.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Well, fuck that.
Agreed.
I think we should allow for the possibility that this is all just a big misunderstanding, but... God, if you saw what you said you did... Fuck, Henry.
Yeah, I saw it.
Okay. So what's next?
Well, I've got an axe, so I can figure out a way to get over the ravine and back towards the site.
Sounds good. Check in when you can, and keep an eye out for anyone following you.
See, my initial theory was that they were researching us, right?
Uh-huh.
But the fact that the one guy hit us over the head kind of tells me that there's something else going on, that they don't want us, I don't know, to discover something. And I feel like...
Oh, that's how you get back.
Nice. That's smart, too, because we already knew that we were going to need an axe, but it's good to teach us, like, I guess, how to use it and what it will be used for as soon as we find it. It's like mid-game tutorial design kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I had a thought.
Let's hear it.
You heard someone in the bushes.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's assume we're being tailed. Or you are, at least. Where are you right now?
Just on my way back, in and out of trees in the middle of nowhere.
Do you see anybody?
No, definitely not.
All right, so tell me what you think of this.
What was that?
Did you just cough?
No. Did you just cough?
No.
Oh, fuck.
Fuck.
There isn't any way someone, like, another lookout could be on this line, is there?
No. Not without tapping our radios.
Well, what about when I heard you talking to someone else?
I just left your line open. That's not what this is. Get in your tower, shut the door. Don't leave, and don't use your radio. I'll call you. Understand? I will call you.
Oh,
Well, the plot thickens.
it does. And we are about at that time. Though I don't want to, like, cut this short in the middle of a conversation.
This is Two
Yeah.
Forks calling you for the, 50th time today. The flapjack fire continues to move in a southerly fashion. Delilah, for fuck's sake, answer your radio.
Hello, sunshine. Sorry, went out for a little bit. What can I do you for?
I didn't sleep a wink last night, and I've been going crazy for the past 6 hours of sunup. How are you so chipper?
Well, it's a new day. What a day, this day we've been given.
Maybe I am actually asleep right now. Maybe I didn't stay up all night knowing that someone is...
I actually slept just great.
Okay.
By the way, I was wondering if your Flora of the Shoshone info poster was still up inside your tower?
Yeah,
What?
it's on the wall.
It's just protocol that those stay up. You know, info about your tower, the surrounding tree species, etc.
All right.
Just, you know, have a look at it. Make sure it's in ship shape.
She left you a note.
Okay, yeah, it's up. Why are you
think you're
acting
right.
like this?
Great. Just wonderful. Do you see the tree in the top row, second from the left?
Sure. It's the,
No. You don't need to tell me. Just, internalize it. It's a great tree. And there's an area called, that tree's name in your sector that maybe you should take a midday hike to. Maybe.
She's giving you a message because she can't talk.
yeah, okay. Maybe I should go for a hike.
Nothing like an afternoon in the Rockies, I tell ya. Radio me the moment you get there.
Interesting.
Yeah, because somebody's listening to them, so it's not like they can just talk.
my question is then, what do you think that she's discovered?
We'll find out.
Yeah. This is a weird situation. These atmosphere effects are beautiful too, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, okay, that's all we have for this episode. Question of the day. I don't think we've asked this yet. Maybe we have, and if that's the case, sorry. But what do you think they could do to make kind of the paths a little bit more intuitive? I was starting to talk a little bit about how some other games use like lighting tricks and other things, but it's a little bit harder in this game since it's a lot more open and there's not as many like trees to block out sunlight.
And there's so much terrain already.
So I guess what would you do to kind of help facilitate the level design of the game?
Good question.
Thank you.
See you in the archives.
Thanks for watching, everyone.